I was just very delighted and honored that this was chosen.
A Coon Rapids artist sees her work selected to represent Minnesota state parks and trails on a new license plate. Plus, not one but two homes damaged by fire after lightning strikes during Tuesday's storms. But first,
construction's always some level of hassle, but we're doing our best to minimize it.
a big reconstruction project gets underway on a major roadway in town. That tops CTN News this Friday, July 8th, 2016. Thank you for joining us. A portion of Mississippi Boulevard will be closed for the next month while crews work to reconstruct the roadway.
The impact is being felt not only by motorists, but nearby destinations, including the college. CTN's Jordan Rylance joins us now with more on the project. Jordan?
Steve and Karen, the Anoka Ramsey Community College falls within the road closure area, but city staff has been working with the college to provide access to and from the school.
The detour is in place that directs college traffic down 111th Avenue, and then McDonald's traffic and the other businesses also have access from 111th.
Anoka Ramsey Community College and McDonald's are the only two businesses directly affected by the project. All other businesses along Mississippi Boulevard use a signalized intersection for their access.
We've been working with the college as well as the rest of the businesses to let them know what's going on with the construction. We have weekly updates that we post on our website, as well as we're in contact with representatives from the college and the businesses.
The reconstruction project is a safety measure for motorists, as Mississippi Boulevard sees thousands of vehicles each day.
The road was rated in poor condition. It's got about 10,000 vehicles a day on it. It was just in need of repair for some time, and with the rest of the work that we're doing on Mississippi Boulevard, we're bringing it up to Coon Rapids Boulevard here.
In addition to the street reconstruction, the project also involves repairing and replacing some water mains. The project is expected to be completed in mid-August. Steve and Karen?
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Thanks.
Reconstruction work also got underway this week on another major roadway in the area. Crooked Lake Boulevard is being repaved between Coon Rapids Boulevard and the BNSF railroad tracks. The roadway will remain open during the work, but expect some delays if you are traveling through the area. Weather permitting, the reconstruction project should be finished by July 22nd.
Severe storms that blasted the area Tuesday night sparked 2 house fires in Coon Rapids. The first fire broke out just after 6 p.m. at this home in the 10,000 block of Mississippi Boulevard. Firefighters responded to a call of a house struck by lightning with smoke coming from the roof. They arrived to find a working fire in the attic. Firefighters worked to extinguish the flames and cover the roof in plastic. Damage is estimated at more than $100,000. Less than 10 minutes later, a second fire was reported at a home in the 10,000 block of Osage Street. Firefighters arrived to find smoke coming from a roof of a duplex. A lightning strike is also believed to have sparked that fire, which caused an estimated $85,000 damage. The residents of the duplex were allowed to return to their home once the fire was extinguished.
The City Council adopted a new ordinance this week that places restrictions on Level 3 sex offenders planning to move to Coon Rapids. The ordinance does not allow Level 3 predatory offenders to live within 2,000 feet of a school, public park, or licensed daycare. In addition, the ordinance also prohibits them from living within 2,000 feet of another predatory offender. However, there are several exceptions to the rule, including offenders who live with a spouse, parents, grandparents, or siblings. Currently, there are no Level 3 sex offenders living in Coon Rapids.
The city is trying to make park hours more uniform in Coon Rapids. On Tuesday night, the City Council passed an ordinance setting park hours from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily unless otherwise authorized. However, between May and October, park hours are from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. at Al Flynn, Aspen, Riverview, Sand Creek, Wintercrest, and the soccer complex to allow for various city-sponsored league play. Also, parking is not allowed on any park property. Once the park is closed for the evening, those in violation could be ticketed and towed. The first neighborhood meeting of the summer is taking place next week. It's being held on Tuesday at Sunrise Pond Park from 6:30 to 8 p.m. 3 more meetings follow, July 18th at Thorpe Park, July 26th at Vineyards Park, and August 23rd at Kennedy Park. City leaders give residents updates on city and neighborhood issues and answer questions. Police cars, fire trucks, and public works equipment is also on display. A Coon Rapids woman's artwork will soon be on display on freeways and in parking lots across the state.
Michelle Visas won a contest to design a new Minnesota license plate to represent state parks and trails. This week, CTN's Joe Nelson talked to her about the design and found out how buying one helps encourage drivers to explore and preserve nature.
We wait in line at the DMV to keep our driver's license or vehicle tabs up to date, but soon drivers will have an opportunity to spend a little more within these doors to enjoy the great outdoors and help preserve Minnesota's 75 state parks. The Department of Natural Resources asked Minnesotans to send in their designs for a new license plate representing state parks and trails. 5 judges narrowed 80 entries down to 3. 30,000 online votes are counted, and this week a winner was selected.
I am really pleased to be able to welcome up to the podium the woman who designed the winning design, and her name is Michelle Visas.
It's a very good feeling that I can help to contribute to getting people involved in sustaining and helping to maintain the state parks and trails.
Michelle Visas, a Coon Rapids artist who also paints wildlife, says the plate celebrates nature in Minnesota year-round. Using acrylic paint and her own imagination, she says it took her time to get it right.
I sketched it out several times to try and get a good perspective, and of course a lot of them went in the garbage, but this one, you know, you kind of have a feeling about it, and you know when it feels right and it looks right. It's almost like, you know, when you're bowling, you know when you're going to bowl that strike, you know.
At a cost of $60, $50 go towards operation and maintenance of state parks and trails.
The great outdoors is a wonderful experience for kids, and to have them there for my children, my great-grandchildren, my grandchildren is a wonderful thought that they'll still be here.
A purchase of the plate also includes a year's admission to any Minnesota state park. Michelle's design is expected to be available at DMVs this fall and will be the 9th license plate available to Minnesota drivers. Stephen, Karen?
Very nice. Congratulations to her.
Definitely.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. The first ever Firecracker 5K turned out to be a big success last weekend. Nearly 300 people hit the streets near the Coon Rapids Ice Center on a beautiful Saturday morning, running, jogging, or walking just over 3 miles to the finish line. Organizers had hope for between 50 and 100 participants in the inaugural year of the event, but were pleasantly surprised by the big turnout. Big crowds enjoyed foods, rides, games, and music and more during the 4th of July celebration. This is the 2nd year the carnival has been held on the grounds of the Coon Rapids Ice Center, following years at Sand Creek Park. The event is sponsored by the North Star Lions Club, Coon Rapids Fire Social Group, and the Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation. What an end to the 4th of July celebration on Monday evening. Thousands turned out to take in the fireworks show near the Coon Rapids Ice Center. And what a show it was. It ended with one of the best finales we've ever seen in the city.
The Coon Rapids Farmers Market is hoping for another successful season at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. The Farmers Market opens for the season on July 13th and is open on Wednesdays from 3 to 6 p.m. into the fall. Farmers will be selling a wide variety of products, including tomatoes, potatoes, sweet corn, herbs, kale, squash, pumpkins, and more. All the produce is locally grown, and farmers are members of the Anoka County Growers Association. There's also several special days planned, including a Health and Wellness Day, Kids Day, and Senior Day. And social media has been buzzing about the fireworks. Fabulous. Yeah,
it was a great show. A lot of people enjoyed it. Lots of views. Yeah, and that farmers market, like I said, coming up here, very popular last year, so I imagine there will be people. People were in line last year, so if you're planning to go out there, get out there early before the 3 o'clock opening next Wednesday.
All right, enjoy and have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.